Bella Grind Show, a place and a space where we like to elevate the voices of Black women. We also like to say it's go time, and you know what that means. That means we go after our goals, we go after our dreams, and most importantly, we go after the bag. Today I have with me Takiyah Boston Bailey. She's going to share with us the importance of stretching, and she does a particular type of stretching that she's getting ready to talk with us about. And she's going to share the importance of it for all of us, but specifically Black women. So thank you for being with me today.
Thank you for having me.
I call her TK, y'all, so if you hear me say TK, that's because that's how I know her.
Right.
Okay? So let's start off first with you telling us a little bit about your business. Tell us what it is that you do and the type of stretching that you engage in.
Well, it's called neuromyofascial release, also known as a soft stretch technique therapy, right?
Okay.
I received this certification back in 2020, right? At the height of COVID. And I had already received a certification in yoga. Throughout my adulthood, I was having certain challenges. And so I just started on this journey of wellness that led me to yoga, which led me to the stretch therapy.
Okay.
And so I met with this beautiful group of people out of Arizona, and they were all about the nervous system. So now it's so much information about how we store trauma in our bodies and how it affects our nervous system. So me being a mother of twin boys who are athletes at the time, my husband, his mother is a masseuse, you know, so I just had been in that world of just holistic therapy, holistic healing. And so when I saw the opportunity, I jumped on it. I knew I needed it. And it was just amazing. Like I said, it's all about releasing the trauma that's stored in your body. That could be emotional, that could be physical. We, you know, it goes somewhere and we store it in our body. And we have what you call the fascia. The fascia is basically the skin. It's just this thick layer of connective tissue, and it puts pressure on our organs, our joints, our bones, everything, right? And so when we're all folded up or we're stressed out, especially, you know, with COVID, we were sitting at computers and everybody was going virtual, right? We didn't realize the impact it was having, not to mention the mental and emotional and the physical as far as our health. So this stretch therapy helps to build your immunity. It helps to, again, calm your nervous system. It helps to get the blood flowing, because when you give that fascia a gentle release, what happens is you basically enhance your mobility. You enhance how you show up and how you perform. So that's why most of my clients are athletes as young as like 6th grade. You know, I even stretch my daughter. I definitely have elder clients who have injuries or recovering from surgeries. It's literally no limits with the neuromyofascial releases that we also add an element of what we call craniosacral therapy. You know, not the veins, but the nerves run all through our scalp, like literally from head to toe. So those gentle touches, it's almost like rocking a baby. And you'll get to see it. So it's just so calming. And the more we kind of heal the nervous system, the more we are allowing ourselves to heal in every aspect. You want to get into what you call the parasympathetic nervous system.
Oh, that's a big word.
Yes, it is. Look it up, y'all. It's really what we need, because it helps us to silence the mind, which helps us to kind of like silence those reactions and be okay with being still.
So talk with me a little bit about Superwoman syndrome. You've shared a lot so far about trauma and what it does to the body. And Superwoman syndrome is something that most of us Black women unfortunately suffer from. So I want to hear from you, a certified stretch therapist who is very much so into wellness and mental health. How do you maintain balance in your life and manage that Superwoman syndrome?
Really, that's a great question, because it's challenging. It is. Especially since I've added this to my plate. So what I notice is I'm caring for everyone, and I have to make sure that I care for myself. Like, I have to reach out to the other therapists that I know and see if we can barter, like, can you stretch me today, or can I get on your books? But that's what it is. Like, I'm all into holistic therapy treatment. So I get acupuncture. I will definitely get out of nature. I will walk barefoot in the grass and the dirt, because we know that earthing is very healing to our cells and our body and our mind. Where they used to say that was country, but if you think about indigenous people and even people, you know, in other cultures, that's just what they do. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of healing to that. So with the research I've done, I just kind of, I'm real intentional about my health. So even how I eat, you know, I know that I have to pull away from alcohol because a lot of times we like to drink in social settings, and that's cool. But for me, with my body and my mind, I've learned like, okay, we might have a drink or two this weekend, and then I'll take a break. You see what I'm saying? I keep vegetables and fruit in rotation in my diet, like literally, and definitely water with lemon. So it's just, it's so many things. I mean, reading wholesome information that really is uplifting, listening to wholesome music, you know, even that, the frequencies of some of our music. Now, I like to turn up too.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say,
I'm gonna turn up.
Trap music.
But yes, exactly. But it's like, it's all about the intention of it, you know, and just, I think at this stage, because now I'm 41 and I have 3 children, teenagers and a toddler. So for me, it's like I've learned what works for me. The biggest piece is saying no.
Ooh, that part.
I just have to tell people no, and I love
that's
you.
self-care. Saying no is self-care.
It really is. Be okay with saying no. Be okay with not being able to show up, because in that you're showing up for yourself. Study some African cultures and African spirituality. I asked my ancestors for assistance.
Ooh, that part.
I ask them, I call out their names, and I'm, you know my grandmother, you know her.
Yes. You
knew her. Mildred, Monday, I'm like, Mud, I need help with such and such and such and such. Like, so I'm just pulling.
Yeah.
When I find out something that speaks to my soul and speaks to me and I know it's good for me, I do it, I implement it. And we just have to really take the time to do that. But that no piece, that's huge. It's huge.
That is huge, TK.
And
that and setting intention.
It is. With saying no, also knowing when to say yes, because
Come on, sis, say that.
You know, it's
no way to say yes.
Yes, I mean, sometimes I do need to assist someone. Sometimes it might be a stranger. We don't. With COVID, we don't want, certain energies around us. But sometimes, okay, I can give you a little change, bro. You know what I mean? And it was a brother selling turtles, and I'm like, bro, like. I'm all about animals, I'm plant-based, I'm vegan, so I'm like, they need to be in their own habitat, and this and that and the third. But he's looking like, he like, sis. But I'm like, my students will love this, my daughter will love this, and I'm trying to get a discount. I'm trying to work, a discount with them, and I'm just like, bro is out here making a living for himself, decent little living, like, got all the supplies, he had the aquarium, and I just had to be like, yes, I that's your price, I'm gonna honor that. It's the balance between when to say no, when to say yes, and being okay with, I don't know.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
That part.
I don't know. Like, I'll come back to this. So, we just really, I think one thing that I learned with yoga and the stretch therapy is listening to your body. And also with healing, like certain things that was going on with my physical health.
Yeah. Listening
to your body. And your body will, that's what's the beauty of the nervous system. It will let you know.
It will. Yes.
It will let you know.
So I'm excited because I get to actually participate in a stretch routine today.
Yes.
I'm very, very nervous, but I'm excited at the same time. So tell me a little bit about what you're going to be doing today.
Okay.
Y'all see her table? She's brought her table into my lovely home. So we're getting ready to get it cracking. Tell us a little bit about it.
So basically, I travel to my clients, which I have traveled to you, and I'm just going to help you to completely relax. And in that, you notice how much you don't relax. Like, I even noticed that when I was training. So we really kind of center it around the hip flexors, because our hips are really tight. Okay. And so what happens is, when our grandparents get those hip replacements, it's not because they're old, it's because of the lack of movement. You know what I mean? So I'm just assisting in your movement, like I said, calming your nervous system. So it's all about the angles, it's all about the hugs, the gentle touch, and the traction in which I just stretch you a certain way, and it's literally head, shoulders, your hips, your feet, just completely, just surrendering, surrendering.
Y'all, that is the end of the show. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to reach out to her. Say your website again.
It's www.wellnesswithtakiyah, TAKIYAH.com. You can also find me on social media at Wellness with Takiyah. That's my IG. Also at TCake, that's TEACAKE, TCakeB, which is also on my website. You'll see it at the bottom, my handles for my social media.
Awesome. Y'all, you want to treat yourself. This was certainly a treat. It's a gift to yourself. It's a wellness gift to yourself. Or you can gift a friend. So be sure to reach out to her. Remember, she is a mobile service and that she will come to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For coming to bless me today.
Thank you for blessing me.
For sure. And y'all know how I end it. I always say, act like a lady if you're a lady. Think like a boss. And everybody stay on your beautiful grind. Peace.
Ashe.